Hey there, Slavis here. Today I'm playing a game called Dark Cloud. One of my favorite games from my childhood. And I'm pretty excited to play it. I haven't played this game in a really long time. Making sure all my options are good, and we are going to start a new game. The book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that exists only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Yay, this is us. Decided to keep the main character's name, default name of Toan. Dark Shrine. Got a nice intro cutscene going on. Gathered quite a few of them. Had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see, I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problems. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it is time. Not quite sure if I'll be doing tons of different voices for people, or if I'll just read them. I'll have to just see. Remember, this cutscene takes a little while. Flag, sir. Do you know the legend of Dark Genie something something something? Of course, how much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. Over 400 years ago, the Genie of the Darkness appeared in the East, but with its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see. Here we go. Now it is time. Yes, sir, so it seems. What? This is the genie? The dark genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Ancient Dark Genie, this is it. Hey, who are you guys? Dots. Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? Whatever. Fine. Yes, that's right. I haven't eaten for 400 years. Darn, I have to eat something. I need food. Food. Got you. Huh? Stop it. Help. Oh. Delicious. There's 2 moons up there in that sky. Hi, how are you today? Going, it's already started. Come on, let's go. Going, it's already started. Come on, let's go. See, I told you. You should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Going, hurry up. Still has a lot of soup left, or whatever that is. Nice. Maybe he didn't have as much as I thought. That's that same dance, I think. Except for that guy. And that guy. Kinda doing it. Uh-oh. Look at the insects squirm about. Start there. Yeah. Oh no! Go in! Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. What's an old guy? I am the Fairy King. I'm the entity that unites all of the nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war, without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, the so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. There. Surprised? That's called anew. It's a stone with a magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. You know where this is. This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. Do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore that world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Atlamilia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. Alright. Oh. Cohen, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of the earth. They are all calling for your help. Cohen, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Cohen, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. I'll show you where to go next. Norun Village. So that serves as the intro to our adventure. So, within this game we'll be building towns, which is pretty cool. I remember when I first played this game, it was like my favorite part of it. Let's go talk to the village chief. Ah, so, and you are alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamed this would happen. One night, and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Toan? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Norun Village, Bran. Bran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Toan. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. It'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Alright, so. Spiky bugs coming out. Prickly acquired. I think that's... yeah, that's used for fishing, I remember. Gotta ransack the mayor's house. Make sure there's no treasure here. Even though he just gave us a bunch of stuff. I think we're good. Now our only hope is Dran. Dran has always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too, and will help us. But really this time even Dran's windmill where Dran's magic power dwells is destroyed. No. Okay, so this is our very empty village. So we can just enter Giorama mode. Basically quick travel to the cave here. We'll use the cave key to enter the Divine Beast Cave. Select a floor to be explored. And we will enter the dungeon. Hey, the fairy guy. For real this time, Toan. From here on, you'll be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast's Cave. Find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key, or the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu, but beware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get you out on your own. The Norung Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use this item Repair Powder. It will restore their WHP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you, so it'll never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during your quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The sphere, Atla, where it protected the sealed fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Atmelia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you'll be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops. Today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Toan, show me your true ability on this quest. Alright, so we are in the first cave, and it sounds like we've got some enemies. No. Yep, there's one. A fat. I did play a little bit just to make sure everything ran properly. And I know a little bit of the basic combat right now and all that. So here's an Atmelia. I'll touch it. That'll go into my, or no, that's an Atla. It'll go into my Atmelia, and I have just acquired Road. Now I can put roads down in my town. Got a skeleton soldier. Easy. Bread. Whoa. Alright, another Atla. Fence. Alright, so now we can build fences. What else do we have? Treasure chest. Oh. Map. Okay, so that shows us the dungeon map. And holy gem. I think that's... what is that? Sacred gem. Stone with blessed power causes holy base damage to an enemy. Okay, I think I can throw that at an enemy or something. Hey, tasty water. Most of these enemies in the first dungeon are pretty easy. Oh, there's Strand's Crest. Now I can escape to the next floor if I need to, or when I'm done on this one. Macho was acquired. That's the name of a townsperson, I believe. There's another one. Gaffer's buggy, excuse me. There's a tram with rusty wheels, an item with square. Well, we don't have oil to remove the rust. So we're just gonna have to either find some or miss out on that. So that leads to like a special floor, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I think there's something like that on each floor. Got another skeleton. Ow. Oh, I took damage. Got another lamp. You have acquired a lamp. Yeah, what about over here? Uh-oh. Dagger has broke. So now our damage goes down by a lot. But we do have weapon repair powder. I believe the mayor gave us some. So I'm gonna use that after I free these two Atla. Or open these Atla? I'm not freeing the Atla. Freeze. And Macho's house. So he freed Macho and his house. Go ahead and use some of that weapon repair powder. Yay. So on the top left, our stats, we have health, then weapon repair stuff, and then our hydration level. You have to stay hydrated, otherwise it starts to affect our health. That's what that tasty water was for, that we acquired earlier in the dungeon. Magical crystal, that tells us different enemies and Atla and treasure chests in the dungeon. Here's a source of water. If we step in it, we recover our hydration. which is awesome. So I don't have to use that bottle of water we found. Uh-oh. Bad bat. Ow. There we go. And it looks like here's the last atla of this place. River! Alright. So then, conveniently, the end of the dungeon is right here. The big keyhole, we're gonna use Brand's Crest and descend into the dungeon. But at this point, we are able to leave the dungeon. And I'm gonna do that because we have some stuff to do. Alright, so now that we're up in the overworld section, we can open our Diorama menu. We can place all these different things here. So some of them, like Macho's house, there's only one of. But things like trees and roads and rivers, there's multiple of. So in the top left of each thing, you can see it says 5 out of 5 for river, along with road and trees. So, oh, also there's little sections in each item, or in each building. With these question mark ones, we don't know what they are, but these open slots are for characters. And this is a lamp. Obviously, you can see that this fits in there, but it doesn't fit in there. Macho can go into Macho's house, that makes sense. Fence, we don't have a spot for that yet, so we're just gonna hold on to that for now. Let's go ahead and put Macho's house somewhere. Let's keep it up by the mayor's house. Yeah. Gaffer's buggy. I can just sit over there for now. Road. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't like that. You can't put the road just straight on from the thing, and I don't think you can from the dungeon either. Nope. It's half and half on that. That's okay. We won't get too creative with all this just yet. Let's see. We also have rivers. Okay. Now when we land, you can see those things are in town here. And also when you place some things, sometimes treasure chests will appear. We got some bread and some tasty water. Now, bread, I think, is for... oh, just recovering health. Alright, so let's go into Macho's house and see if Macho's actually here. And if we can do anything in here. It does not look like we can, so maybe Macho is wandering around somewhere. Like he's on the other side of the river. Now he's over there. Macho, come on. Up. There you are. Hey. Ah, it's Owen. I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. Oh, if you see my big bro, tell him you didn't see me, alright? Okay? I'm counting on you. How should I rebuild it? Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? That you should ask my big bro. Look, don't forget to expand my room and the barbell. Put that outside. Okay, so each villager has different requests that they want fulfilled for their house and where their house is located. Go ahead and steal some stuff from the mayor. Some items you've been needing in your bag. So he gave us some more weapon repair powder. I'm just going to use that right away. And request some more. Cool. Alright. And I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. Kind of a longer one, but that's just due to cutscenes and things like that. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing this game. And thank you for watching, and I hope you join me in the next episode. See ya.